Brad and Jeff.
Alex.
Alex.
That Mario was chrome.
Yeah, that's Metal Mario.
He was chromed out.
Mario is pretty metal.
Guys, this is Mario Kart 8.
All right, the 8th Mario Kart.
The 8th Mario Kart, which is actually accurate, I think. This is actually the 8th Mario Kart.
No.
No?
No.
No?
No?
There was that arcade game.
Have you counted?
Are we counting the arcade game?
I mean, if we were saying games that, yes, I mean, as far as like games that are part of the core, you know, Mario Kart lore and fiction, this is the 8th Mario Kart.
Wasn't the arcade game just like a port of like the GameCube one or something though?
It was an update of one of the existing versions.
I don't think it was a whole
I
game.
think there's actually multiple. There might be more than one.
This is the 8th Mario Kart for a home Nintendo system of some kind.
I don't think that's true at all.
No, I think. God damn it! All right, look. Can we
Alex,
just play some Mario Kart?
Let's play this game.
Let's just play some Mario Kart. How about that? Let's just jump into some Grand Prix here and let's just do it. I don't. Yeah.
High speed thrills. That's what I came for.
Yeah. Everyone join in.
Okay.
So as you can see, there are more characters, many of which are babies, which is unfortunate.
Pink, gold, peach.
Yeah, that's a thing you could be if you want.
Toad for
Hey,
life.
Wario.
Toad for life.
Well, I guess I'm gonna.
Toad is a nothing person. Why would you want to be a nothing person?
What are you talking about?
Toad, it has no personality. It's not even a person. It's
He's
just.
the best kartist. Everybody knows that.
I think you're lying to yourself is what you're doing.
What's new with this stuff? Is there like a hovercraft in here? What am I looking for?
So it doesn't really matter. So press the plus button, and that will bring up your statistics for each of these cards.
So do the characters no longer have properties of their own? It's just
They
like
do.
Kinda,
They have weight, which is really the only characteristic that has ever mattered.
Yeah.
So they have the weight, and each weight factors into how each of these different things handles. So there's actually a surprising variety of different things you can do, though a lot of them aren't good. So you want to make sure you get something that is, in fact,
There are a lot of carts in here.
yeah, a lot of carts, a lot of wheels.
Are a lot of these that we're seing here like unlocked? Some of these
Yes.
are not available from the get-go.
In fact, the vast majority are not available right from the get-go. So you need to unlock them by doing things. Why am I spending so much time looking at tires? I don't care. This works. And there's a lot. There's a lot to unlock in this game. Like, character variety, maybe not so much, but there are a wide variety of carts and tires and gliders and various things.
I don't think I've played a Mario Kart since they started letting you fly.
Yeah, when did they introduce that? Was that...
Is that 3DS? No. Wii?
Might have been... I can't remember if it was in the Wii one or not. It was
I don't know,
definitely in
yeah.
the 3DS one.
I have no idea what I just picked.
That's fine. You'll be fine.
I'm Metal Mario.
What courses would you guys like to play? What Grand Prix shall we jump into?
New ones.
New ones. Okay, so that's these top 4 here. What do you like? I feel like this is the best
Okay, let's hit it.
selection of them, so let's go with that.
Are you still playing this game?
I am.
Yeah, actively?
I am still actively playing it.
Even after reviewing it?
Yeah. I took like a 2-week break from when I did the review and then when it came out, and I've been playing online since then.
Oh, that's not the gas.
Oh god. Whee!
Oh, that was not an item box. I can hop. I'm on the Pro Controller.
That's probably one of the triggers.
I found it. It's a bumper.
So it's worth noting that because we're playing multiplayer split screen here, the frame rate takes a real dip compared to where it is with even like 2 players.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was hoping they would have...
Like we'll show
Yeah,
we'll show off some 2-player here in a bit or something because this is not what the game looks like most of the time.
Yeah, I was really hoping they would have gotten the 4-player running a little smoother than this.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I was never able to test more than 2-player split screen when I was playing it, and it looks way better than this when it's just 2.
I am doing very poorly. I should get an item.
Yes, that would be a good start.
God. Oh. Well.
Oh no.
Oops. I see the rubber banding is still in full effect.
Yes, that is not a thing that has disappeared from this game. Yeah, the AI, you know, you're playing on 50cc.
I turned into a bullet bill.
That's good. That's a thing you want to do. That'll help you win. On the 150cc class, it's challenging. They really don't like it when you win.
Are these things? What are those things?
What
those
things?
Pinball bumper-looking things on the.
So that is
something I want to hit.
Yeah. So when you're on those sections, those are the kind of anti-grav situations, which are new. And when you hit those, you get a little speed boost.
Oh, shit. That was bad.
Whee!
I turned into bullet bill again.
Good. Do what makes you happy. Like murdering baby Luigi.
Go faster, go
That's a good
faster.
thing. I would not have expected that from you, Brad.
That was poor.
As a fellow member of the former Kart Call Alliance.
I haven't really played Mario Kart since Kart Call,
Wow.
it turns out.
Yeah.
What were you guys playing then?
That was DS.
DS?
Yeah. Let's jump out of here. Let's try.
Our daily 2 p.m. Mario Kart DS
Yeah, it was
match.
cool. I got to like walk to the vending machines every day and look at you guys and just kind of shake my head and go, fucking rubes.
Oh, it was fun.
Why would you hate like that? We were having a good time.
Yeah, no,
Why do you hate
it's-
our fun?
That's you can have a good time with any multiplayer game. You try hard enough.
Yeah.
A lot of that was Dave Toyster's very odd brand of trash talking.
Yeah.
That made it entertaining.
So let's just do like a straight versus race. How about that? And let's maybe try 2 players this time. Whoever doesn't feel like jumping in.
Oh, okay. Jeff, you want to stay in?
I'll stay in, sure.
I can't. I don't think I can hop out now that I'm in.
Let's try this again.
All right. Nope. I'm still there. Back all the way out, maybe.
Yes. Let's try that again.
Um.
Okay.
There.
I'll be one of these stupid Koopalings. Who are not characters that I have any real affection for, but at least they're not babies. Like, you can feel they're really reaching into the depths of the Mario universe at this point.
I mean, yeah.
Are they?
They've kind of gotten to the point, like, they're stretching here.
I don't see no Birdo in here. I don't see no Wart.
Yeah, I would rather they put them in than all these stupid babies and metal versions.
How about Mouser?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Let's get some Mouser in here.
I mean, at least we got the Shy Guy. That's something. but
Triclide.
everything you're saying,
yeah.
I'm on board with.
Is there any way to not have to deal with all these cart and tire and glider options? Like, are there preset?
No.
Like, okay.
No, you have to at least have an idea of what you're looking
And
for.
it's like annoying because some of them are just cosmetic. Like the sponge, wood, and cushion wheels here are all identical stat-wise.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just looking at it going like, what am I even affecting here? I guess, you know, if I had played through the progression and unlocked this stuff, maybe I would be a little more in tune with it. But
Yeah.
jumping in like this is just like,
What do I do with any of this?
I totally agree. Like, the cart that I made in that last match, I didn't like the handling on very much.
That's the thing, is that you have to experiment with it, and...
Yeah, I kind of miss the simplicity of just like, all right, I know that I like Toad, I'm just going to play Toad, let's go.
let's not... yeah, 3, that's fine. Let's just pick 3 good ones. Electrodome's really good. This is probably my favorite new one.
I assume all the old courses are fully dressed up in the new art and everything.
They're new art, and they've retrofitted them for some of the new mechanics, like the underwater stuff and the gliding and the anti-grav.
I want to see what Super NES courses are in here.
I think the only Super Nintendo one is, I think, Donut Plains 3. Yeah.
Ghost Valley 1 or nothing.
See, this is a dramatic improvement, visually.
Yeah, definitely.
do they give you kind of options on split screen whether you want horizontal or vertical split?
I have not seen any options, or I have not messed with any options. It's just whatever they give me.
I wish they'd gone the other way with it.
You prefer horizontal?
Horizontal all day. This vertical split stuff is
It's not your thing.
totally lame.
Oh god. Stop backing into things. Oh god. That was not the way I wanted to do that.
Is there any significance to you being a hovercraft right now?
So yeah, I mean,
just the cart you're on?
it's just the cart you're on. I mean, some of the anti-gravity situations, you're like driving on the walls or on the ceiling or something, and then there's those things you bump into that give you those speed boosts. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's all automatic the way any of the, you know, different stuff like the underwater or the gliding is. It just happens. It's more of a visual flourish than anything else. Oh god.
Dumping. I don't know what this item is. I'm just gonna use it.
That's the one that will actually block blue shells.
Oh, all right.
If you are in first and you want to not get blue shelled, that is what you set off to send it away.
You said in review that's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, the timing isn't hard. You just have to have the weapon when that's happening, which is not
Yeah, that seems like that's the hard part. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I did that to myself. That was my own green shell. Nope. I should really stop doing that. Oh,
Yeah.
see, now I'm all wet because I went in the water.
I agree. Nope.
I got covered in ink. How do I get it off? I don't have a touch screen to use to wipe off.
I think
You don't. It just goes away eventually.
Oh yeah, there's somebody on the ceiling.
I thought that was the whole thing. So you're supposed to be able to wipe the ink off by rubbing the screen.
I don't think you can do that in this one.
Did the DS have that? I can't remember.
I don't recall anything to that effect, but that
I feel like I remember doing that at E3.
maybe they just told you that and they were laughing at you the whole time because it didn't
maybe.
actually work.
Or maybe it does work, and I just have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, that's also,
Yeah.
I'm going to say
It's all,
likely.
it's all possible.
It's all very likely, in
Yeah.
fact.
Computer 1.
Yeah, that's not cool. Dave Toy Store would be so mad at us right now. You want to do an old one?
Sure.
Well, let's definitely do something from the N64, since we know how you feel about that game.
Who are you addressing right now?
Jeff.
Oh. How does he feel about that game?
It was a bad game.
I tend to agree. Not much care for the N64 version of Mario Kart.
Yeah. It set the stage for what would come. It's like, oh man.
The beginning of the downward spiral.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they made this amazing game, and then unfortunately they could not make another one that was that good.
Whatever, man, that DS one's really good.
DS one is, I would say, the second best Mario Kart game.
What's the best Mario Kart game?
Super NES.
So does this play into the whole Mario Kart alpha theory, which is that your first Mario Kart
Yes.
is still the best Mario Kart of all, no matter what?
Yeah, but I kind of feel like the first game is exempted from that.
So you still just genuinely think the Super Nintendo one is the best?
I mean, if you pointed a gun at my head and said, pick a Mario Kart, that's probably the one.
I would maybe pick the DS one. I don't know.
I mean, I had a shitload of fun playing that with you
Yeah.
guys.
I think it just has the best selection of courses, you know?
I just really liked the feel of the driving in that one. Granted, here, I mean, you can customize your kart however you want.
Yeah. Though I would argue
Sure.
that customization almost takes something away from it.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. Again, like Jeff was saying, like jumping into this fresh is just like
it's
overwhelming.
like for a thing that's supposed to kind of be like a party game that anyone can get into.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It just seems like having like
There's a lot to
all these
consider.
all these choices
Yeah, I
up
wish you
front
could-
are just a little weird.
Yeah, that's why I wish you could disable the
Okay.
kart customization.
I don't know, like
At some point, I just don't want to deal with that stuff.
yeah, I guess that's one of those things. Like if you really care about Mario Kart, like you're probably way into it. But as
Yeah.
someone who doesn't, yeah,
You just find it vexing.
Just want to pick a character and
it's
go.
just like I just don't want to engage with any of this stuff. So, but then I'm not the target audience for a Mario Kart game. So
That's true.
at some point,
I think if you are the target audience of a Mario Kart game, this is about the best you could hope for. as far as modern Mario Kart goes.
What would they have to do to put you in the target audience for a Mario Kart game?
I honestly don't think there's any
you are beyond
kart racing at this point. It's 2014. Like that's just not. That's not a genre I'm looking for anymore.
What is it that's so passé about kart racing?
It's just like, hey, here's this like power-up charge racing and fucking a bunch of bullshit that, that just sways the competition dramatically for reasons you don't always like. Oh, now I'm small because someone got the thing that makes everyone small, and
you mean the lightning bolt?
Yeah, and now I have to deal with that, even though I didn't necessarily I didn't fuck up, but I'm small just the same because someone else picked up some stuff. So maybe like a full like power-up rebalance that made it competitive or interesting instead of just like, you got garbage and
well, I mean, isn't that sort of
the other
thing?
person picked up stuff and now you're just fucked.
Well, yeah, but I mean, isn't that the point though? Is that like, if you're far behind, you get good items. If you're in front, you get not as good items.
I think that sucks.
So you prefer the more the objectivist idea, which is that if you're in the lead, you should just get to stay in the lead. The winner should always be in the front, no matter what.
You should be rewarded for being good at a game.
Okay.
Is a man not entitled to the red of his shell?
This is so. Ian Bogost wrote a thing about the blue shell that was basically this conversation right now.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like I don't like Mario Party for a lot of the same. Well, one of the reasons I don't like the Mario Party games is for the same reason of just like, oh, we decided to just roll the dice at some point and you got fucked. Thank you for playing well. You placed last. Like that's just, I don't know. That's not what I'm looking for out of a game.
We're gonna do the Bowser Castle because this is my other favorite one. It has a really sick metal theme song that was stuck in my head the entire time I was reviewing this.
What's up with undead motors?
I don't have a good answer for that.
There are ghosts.
There are ghosts. You can't drive as the ghost, but there are ghosts. There's a ghost house.
But yeah, dude, kart racing peaked with Crash Team Racing. Don't even try to pretend it didn't.
Not a fan.
I kind of don't even know what to say to that, to be honest with you.
Not a fan of Jack X?
I just
No, I am not a fan of Jack X.
What was Crash Team Racing? Was that PS1?
Yeah.
Huh. Naughty Dog make that? Or was they farm that out?
I think they made it. I actually don't know. I don't remember.
This is a total tangent here, but all these people like fantasizing about Naughty Dog making a new Crash game lately. Have you seen this? It's so bizarre to me because like the Naughty Dog of that era is gone, Yeah. Naughty Dog is a completely different studio now.
Like what do they want them to do with it? Make it gritty and realistic?
I don't know.
I mean, I think there's like something to be said for a gritty, realistic Crash Bandicoot game. That'd be at least funny.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, at
not
the same
necessarily the best use of Naughty Dog's talents.
No.
But
I'm gonna say arguably maybe the worst use of their talents at this point.
Also, at the same time, what does anybody want out of anything at this point?
Yeah.
The thing they liked before, but new. Yeah. That's it.
And then they're unwilling to realize, like, oh, the thing I liked before is actually not that great. Oh, jeez.
I just remember liking it.
That's adulthood. It's just remembering that everything you liked as a kid is actually horrible.
Yeah.
Not Mario Kart, though. Mario Kart is great.
No, it's Mario Kart 8. No.
No.
Sure.
I can't do anything with that. I'm sorry.
No, that's
Mario Kart hate.
That's a bit strong.
Yeah. I don't think there's a word that means indifference that rhymes with 8.
Mario Kart 8. How about that?
Close enough.
Oh. It's a pretty nice looking track.
Yeah.
It's
giant lava Bowser.
Yeah, it's a nice Bowser.
Sick guitar solos.
It's just like Mario 3D World. They do nice fire.
Yeah.
and lava effects somehow.
I'm a bullet bill.
Good for you, Kev.
You know, I'm a is this the end? That's the end.
Yeah.
I'm a strong proponent of the view that Nintendo doesn't need super crazy powerful hardware because their art is great.
Yeah.
But I feel like that argument starts to break down in like a split screen scenario. I feel like I'm kind of noticing some rough edges here.
Sure, yeah.
I'd like to see what this looks like single player.
Yeah, why don't you?
Why don't I do that? We'll do that right now.
Because like single player Wii U games, I think look totally fun. But
yeah, for sure. That was definitely like the thing that stuck out about this game when we played it at E3 was just looking at it and going like, well, this actually, I mean, yeah, it looks great. Like you see where they're using the power that they do have.
Let's watch this baby get beat up. Whee!
insert Luigi death stare joke here.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm totally okay with that meme.
It's okay.
What if Luigi's just been a huge dick this whole time?
I like to think that he came out of the year of Luigi just hard.
Yeah.
Hardened.
Nothing went the way he wanted.
Seen some shit.
Everything's bad now.
That whole thing got foisted on him to begin with. He didn't necessarily want the year of Luigi. He didn't want spotlight.
I just like that because the baby was sad, and I hate the babies. I hate them so much.
Yeah, they're terrible.
It's good to know about you.
Hey!
She's looking a little sinister herself.
Hey! Alright.
This has automatic YouTube upload, doesn't it? Or did I dream that up?
Well, so it has this Mario Kart TV thing.
Right.
Which I believe you can use, you can integrate with YouTube. Let's see what's on Mario Kart TV before we jump into single player real fast. So yeah, these are just like uploaded highlight reels and clips.
These are other people's, not yours? Okay.
These are, no, this is from this system.
Okay.
I think it is actually just loading the thing that Tom did. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was going to go like this. I forgot what Mario Kart TV even does. And yeah, so you can use like these tools to like edit together stuff if you want.
Huh.
These Miis are fucking pumped.
How do I exit? Oh god, I can't remember how to exit. I just want to leave.
Hit every button.
There we go. So now we're going to single player. I suppose I could try and find some people online.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Yeah. Yes.
The online works surprisingly well. I was talking to Jeff about this earlier. Like, and I mean, surprisingly well means it works well, which is only surprising by virtue of it being Nintendo. But like, you know, it's not too hard to find friends and jump into stuff. Before I stop this today, I'm gonna have to show the god-awful battle mode at some point. I really hate the battle mode. It's so bad. Yes, this all checks out. So yeah, when you join a room, so if there's already a game going, you just have to
wait till they finish.
Wait it out.
How many players does the online support?
12.
Wow.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
That seems cool.
And I've not run into much in the way of like lag or anything, even playing like with people from various other countries.
And at that point, there's no AI on the track, right? At 12?
No.
So that's great. That's, you know, I feel like with a racing game, you want all humans.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
like
no...
Even the 4-player split, you're still kind of stuck.
There's no AI players in the online mode, period.
Yeah.
Oh.
So even if you have like 4 people in a room, it's just those 4 people.
That's cool. But you can turn... I guess you probably can turn AI off in your local races too, can't you?
Yeah.
You probably have some settings. Okay.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that there aren't a million people playing in the middle of the day. Because what would you people be doing? Don't you have jobs? I mean, this is our job, but...
Have you suggested a course yet?
I did. And they all want to play the airport again. They don't know that we already played the airport. And then you have like the, you know, default chat options. Damn it. Well,
Ooh.
it's fine, whatever.
Well, we get to see the airport now as a single player.
In all of its
full
splendor.
resolution.
As not crappy looking.
crappy's a bit extreme.
It looked kind of crappy in 3-player. There are 3 Luigis in this, which is kind of unsettling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good sense of speed, nice frame rate. Like, yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. Can you do tricks when you're in the air? Does it kind of automatically happen? Or?
So what I'm doing is I'm pressing the jump button when I'm going up off those jumps, and that also gives me a little speed boost, and you do those tricks.
Yeah.
Eat it, Alan. Ugh.
He made you eat it.
He made me eat
Alan fed it to you.
Now I am the one who is eating it.
You are eating. You are. Yes.
I am the eater of it.
You ate it. Then you ate it.
Then I ate it.
You ate that tire.
Yeah.
And you ate these coins.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Oh. See, I expect that from him. I don't expect that from you. I always thought you were better than that, Brad.
I'm just trying to be cool.
Well, that's not the way to be cool, Brad.
No, that's the way to be cool. Good going.
He's a bad influence on you. I want you to know that.
Let's go smoke cigarettes.
No! There's no smoking in Mario Kart.
Do you do like a full Grand Prix online, or is it just all single races?
It's all just single races, and everyone votes in between. And then there's also the versus mode where people can, like, if you and your friends are together, you can change the rule set, so, like, only certain types of weapons, you know.
That guy has a terrifying number of items.
Yeah, that's the crazy eight.
8 thing.
Yeah.
I get one of everything.
Not everything, but like the most of the main ones.
Yeah, this is a really nice looking game.
Yeah. I think it's the best looking Wii U game at this point. Like, Mario 3D World looks awesome, but I think this one's even like a little bit sharper.
I think this ends up, you know, like it is sharp. But also, try over the screen.
No, it's too late. Sorry.
But it also has that sense of speed to it, you know, like where it's using its frame rate well, and I think that makes it stand out over some of the other first-party stuff.
Whee! Not bad. God, there are 4 Luigis in this one.
Man,
everybody wants that stare.
Dude, I have to back out of this room. I can't do another one with 4 Luigis. That's not cool.
But maybe it'll finally be a different track.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, more people too.
I'll just stick it out.
All right.
Ah.
They're just plucked from the world.
It's definitely a stark difference when you look at, you know, the Nintendo characters and then look at these dumbass-looking Miis.
I have a theory.
How bad their faces look.
I have a theory about people who actually, like, race as their Miis.
That they're garbage?
Yeah, that they're garbage people is mostly what I was...
They're genetic garbage?
The crux of my theory.
Yeah.
Unless you have a Hitler Mii, in which case I totally get it.
Suddenly a lot of what you're saying makes a lot more sense.
I mean, you guys don't have Hitler Miis? I thought everyone had Hitler Miis. I don't
know.
Mii.
Okay. I made a Mii when the system launched, and I couldn't tell you a goddamn thing about it.
I have a Nicolas Cage Mii also.
Is anybody still rolling with their original Mii, like Wii Mii?
Could you import them? I forget.
No, right? Oh, I might. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think you can actually import those.
Yeah.
Give to me these coins so that I may go faster.
That seems really dumb.
What?
That there was no way to bring your Wii Mii over?
I don't know. It seems very Nintendo.
Well, yes.
That would have taken like some amount of foresight about the Wii's online functionality and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, they would have had to actually kind of know what they were doing.
Well, they did do an import for your...
The 3DS and Wii U can totally do it.
Yeah, they can.
But I can't remember if there... I don't think there was a way to get Wii onto 3DS. I might be wrong.
I don't know. It is not important to me. Nothing about the Miis have ever been important.
Sure.
They're not an important thing.
I agree. You remember avatars?
Now those are
Well, if anything,
That was the real shit.
I think it's funny how fast they flushed those down the drain.
Yeah.
well, it seemed like
the
they were
new Xbox
making
came out.
they were making money selling clothes and
Yeah,
crap for them.
right. Seems
I
kind
don't
of
know. I
strange.
feel like
that-
after
Whoa.
that was not what I intended. I feel like after 1 versus 100 kind of died out, like they ceased to matter.
Didn't I see that they're bringing that back in some fashion?
They said that there'd be more stuff like that. I think.
Yeah, they're not going to bring
Probably
that
not-
show back.
Not necessarily that.
I kind of liked that thing.
Nintendo,
Or I
this is their
liked-
time to capitalize. They still
Yeah.
use the Miis. They could do something like that.
At least I liked it in theory.
Oh god.
Fucking Luigi.
Yeah. Useless.
Can you snake in this game?
I haven't been able to do it very effectively, but I was never a great snaker.
They should get Eddie Batista in here to show us how.
Yeah. No, because
Yeah,
that is a
didn't-
horrible practice and no one
Well, no,
should do it.
I totally agree. Yeah, didn't they kind of like
I thought they kind of deprecated.
removed it?
Yeah.
Or yeah, sort of made it harder or impossible.
Because I mean, the basic concept of it is you're just drifting on straightaways, right?
Yeah.
Well, back and forth.
Yeah.
Specifically
Kind of drifting one way, hopping, and
Yeah,
drifting back the
because
other
you.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
To get your speed boosts.
Yeah, because they would give you those little artificial speed boosts.
I like my speed boost to be all natural. I'm using tilt controls. Go. Thanks. Say that. Say that. Go.
Which I'm not, so they'll know I'm a liar.
They don't know that.
I'm using tilt controls. Take it easy on me. See, you're lulling them into this false sense of just like,
Oh, not the airport. Not the
oh,
airport.
what kind of moron would use tilt controls?
Wow.
I'm quitting
Just
this
quit,
race.
just quit, just
I'm just
quit,
gonna quit this
just
race.
quit, just quit,
As
just
soon as I can
quit,
quit, I'm gonna
just
quit.
Just
Why
quit.
do people like the airport so much?
It chooses.
But that's the thing, they don't know, like, those are people who
Yeah,
probably
they
have
weren't
not
here
played the
before.
airport recently.
Still, there's a lot of courses in this game.
Yeah,
And that
why-
one just keeps coming up.
Well, we're gonna play something else after this. As soon as I can get out of this, which Tom is not letting me do right now. Quit.
I'm using tilt controls.
That's online. There are tournaments and other things. Anyone else want to play another multiplayer round?
Let's
or-
just show another single player track. Like,
Yeah.
what are some of the other nice looking tracks? That's been the impressive thing for me so far. Is looking at this stuff. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I'll be Wario again. I want to look at Wario's butt for a little bit.
He's gonna win.
Look at Wario's butt. Look at that butt.
That is an ample rump.
Kind of hypnotic, actually. Alright. What are some other nice looking ones we haven't done yet? We haven't done any of those, so I'll just do this.
I like all their fake little stuff here, like the Bullet Bill logo and all that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, this game is just Nintendo doing what it does, doing it well.
Yeah.
I chose a bike, even though I'm bad with bikes, but I chose it because I just, god damn it, look at Wario's butt. It's just right there in your face.
Ghetto onion. Garlic.
Yep.
It's ghetto garlic.
Can't even think about what you're saying right now. I think Wario has a lot of back hair.
Yes.
I bet he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, you know
Wario's
what?
a fucking mess.
You know what I think? I think
What?
he's hairless.
What?
I think he has one of those like really hairless, pudgy bodies where he just looks
doughy. Just
yeah. It's like you're just looking at like a sack of meat. That's what I think.
Who wants to go get lunch?
I totally do.
It's great because I brought meat sack with me for lunch.
Wait, what?
What?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this looks really great.
Yeah. This is a sharp-ass looking game. Ow. And it is full of cheating assholes! Oh god. That was the incorrect
Yeah, don't go that way.
thing to do.
No, I think you were onto something there.
Yeah? Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's honestly there's a part of me that wishes that I could kind of have a good time with this game, because it seems like that there's definitely a lot of people out there that are, you know, friends of ours and stuff that are out there playing it and really liking it. But I just
If it brings you no joy,
yeah,
then
exactly.
what can you do?
I have negative fun with kart racing games.
And it's like, you know, you can't force yourself to
Yeah.
enjoy that which you do not.
It's just not even.
I'm over here. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
I'm loving this Mario Kart.
And I'm looking at Wario going like, that's a good looking Wario
Yeah!
with his bike.
We'll just go through this collection of courses.
Do you think he flosses?
No,
I don't
mean,
even think he brushes.
Wario,
honestly.
Wario has a there's a well-storied history of Wario and
Real-
his dental issues
Real big chompers there.
through the WarioWare franchise. Like, he is.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah.
It's documented.
Yes, there are documented teeth issues.
A lot of odor issues in general.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he loves garlic, right?
Oh,
That's water. Don't.
I don't. So don't drive in the water. Okay, that's what I forgot.
I mean, unless you. It's like your secret way to get him to shower, like to get him to bathe or something. Just drive him in the water.
I feel like the water like is repelled by him. Like it comes near him and then it's just like, nope.
Yeah, just the surface tension of the water just like hardens up and it's just like, no, nope.
It's a well-known hydrophobe. You really don't want him to take his shoes off around you.
Also a never nude.
Ugh. I mean, on one hand, I'm like thankful, but on the other
Yeah.
hand, like, what is that? You know?
It means he doesn't change his clothes very often.
Don't even want to think about the hygiene issues involved. What is that? I
That
can
is
see
the
what it
piranha
is.
plant.
What does it do?
It will collect coins for you and it will chomp people for you.
Oh, good. Coins.
Well, the coins are
Coins actually help.
yeah.
you
Like, I know they-
it's
I know
like the
they're
first
supposed to-
10 coins, you go faster.
They
right?
steadily increase your
Yeah.
speed over time.
I know that's
Yeah.
what they're supposed to do. I just never felt like they made that much of a difference.
It's enough. God, I just cannot make that jump
That's-
for
yeah,
some
that's
reason.
bad. You're
I've made it before.
sure.
Also, my favorite part that is that his butt is all wet when it comes out, so you get a wet Wario butt. Name my new website, wetwariobutts.com.
I don't know that I'm comfortable with you promoting your outside work.
Oh no, it's for work.
Oh, all right, great. Another fine CBS property.
It's our hot new property.
Yeah.
Wet Wario Butts.
You could have driven on the wall right there, man.
I know. I'll do that next time around. There's still another lap. Brad, do you have any favorite courses of old?
Yay.
Hey, you
I
made it.
did it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Well, I did enough of it. I didn't fall in the water, at least.
That was short-lived. I always defer to Ghost Valley 1 because that's kind of the only one I can remember,
It's a good one.
but also was my favorite
Oh no,
in the first game.
I did not have the right
That's-
weapon to say no to that.
What is the
Why the
weapon?
screen?
Doesn't do anything.
Okay, all right.
It just made the Wario honk sound, which is
Good.
him farting.
Okay, well, good. Great.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, drive up on the wall and fart.
Fun for the whole family. Whoa.
Look at me driving on that wall.
Pretty cool shortcut.
I don't even know if it's actually a shortcut.
Yeah.
Well, at least it looks different. You like to drop those behind or shoot them forward?
I prefer to drop them behind.
I think that's got to depend on the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're really far behind and for some reason you have a goddamn banana peel, then yeah, throw it ahead, but... Wario's face! I don't like that that's the default option. Like, the first button you press when the race is over is, look at the highlight reel!
Right, yeah. I'm freaking out, dude.
Ghosts. Just watch his butt just gyrating from side to side, just ugh.
Please stop objectifying Wario.
He's not a piece of meat, okay?
The fuck he ain't. He is my sexual plaything. Yeah! Roll that one around in your noggin for a little while.
Being forced to contend with a lot of unpleasant things that I was not expecting.
Wario in a gimp suit. Picture it.
No, that I can picture fine. That just seems like
Because then you don't really
average
see
day
anything.
at home
Yeah.
for Wario.
Oh god. Ugh. Just jerks everywhere. Everyone. I hate you all. Oh. Ow. Okay. There we go. It's kind of bullshit that those ghosts are solid masses. Like, they're ghosts.
Yeah.
They exist on an ethereal plane. Why are they able to stop my forward momentum?
Okay, Egon Spangler. Thanks for the ghost lesson.
Maybe they're just like balloons.
You think that's...
They're not even real ghosts.
Do you think that's the extent of my ghost knowledge? I could talk about ghosts for a really long time if you want, Brad.
What's up with ghosts?
Dude, ghosts are weird. They're like dead people. That's
wow,
a dead
yeah.
person that is going around.
You're really dropping some ghost knowledge over here.
Ghost
Yeah.
bombs getting... How do you solve ghost problems when you encounter them?
Proton packs.
Okay.
Ghost traps?
Alright, okay.
All seems sensible, right?
Maybe you can shake the controller to get the ink off?
Who was the lead Ghostbuster, in your opinion?
Leader?
Yeah.
I mean, as
feel
much
like
as
it was-
Venkman was the charming one, I feel like Egon was the real brains behind the whole thing.
I think it's really hard to pick a primary.
I think, you know, if you're gonna ask that question, like, you should just ask, like, who's the leader of the Beastie Boys?
It really does seem like kind of an ensemble effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I always felt like Mike D was a little in the background.
Yeah, he was the Winston of the Beastie
I
Boys.
wouldn't go that far.
That's
pushing it.
Okay, fine. What's it? The DJ that they used for a while. He was the Winston.
Mixmaster Mike?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
obviously,
he is
yeah.
definitely the Winston of the Beastie Boys.
I always felt like Winston never got his due. Ernie Hudson deserved better.
I don't know, did you see The Substitute?
Well, yeah, but I mean, in the Ghostbusters
Oh.
movies, he deserved better.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but The Substitute was originally called Ghostbusters 3. Winston
man.
Zeddemore becomes a high school principal, sells drugs.
That actually,
Mark Anthony, the KOD.
this all makes so much sense now.
Kind of neat, just like driving on a river.
Yeah.
just went under his pseudonym Claude Rollet.
Something about Lisa Loeb.
Sure. Yeah,
she
why
would
not?
stay.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Let's go watch The Substitute.
Okay.
But then,
Oh, God.
And then not watch The Substitute 2, or I mean, you already got your fill of Treat Williams.
I did.
In the
Treat
lobby
Williams
this
was
morning.
in the lobby well, the video of him was in the lobby this morning. That's all the Treat Williams I can take him one day.
Yeah. It's the benefits of the San Francisco office.
Yeah.
Occasionally, Treat Williams.
I think that New York, like the main office has the same TV screen stuff.
Yeah, I bet they would. These ones seem to be showing like the Dukes of Hazzard pretty frequently.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. You get the occasional Star Trek.
Yeah.
Fair amount of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, who would have thought? I think some Two Broke Girls.
Just some of the many fine CBS television
Exactly.
properties.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's just this is got a great sense of speed to it.
Yeah. I think it's fun, you know? I mean, it's like, I understand why some people are not, you know, overly enamored with Mario Kart at this point in their lifespan. Like, I get it. But if you have any affinity for these games at all still, it's kind of like the best you could ask for as far as, like, a modern Mario Kart version goes.
Sure. Yeah. Except battle mode sucks.
Battle mode is garbage. In fact, we should just do one quick battle mode look before we end this. But yeah, it's bad.
I mean, did you ever like their battle mode in any of the previous games?
I
Like,
did the Super Nintendo one, yeah.
I always felt it was just kind of dumb.
I think battle mode, when done well, is a lot of fun. It's just a bunch, you know, just launching shells at each other constantly. Like, that's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But the arena, you know, not having arenas is a really bad way to do this.
Yeah, at some point that doesn't make any sense, because that's the whole thing, is like battle mode, you just doesn't matter about the racing, you can go whichever way you want, right?
Yeah, and that's the point. You're basically driving in either
But
direction, just
if it's
looking.
still a track, then
Yeah.
it's still a track.
You're still looking for people to hit, which is not.
Again, like, not that the arenas were good. Like, I think that's...
They were better, though.
I
They
think
were
it's been a
designed
bad
for it.
mode from the get-go, but...
Here, just let's observe. Let's pick Waluigi, because, I don't know, fuck you, that's why.
That's a good reason. I don't recognize Waluigi as a real thing.
Yeah, he's I don't know, he's still more of a person than Toad is. So yeah, you can only choose from the old courses, which is weird, and only, like, a certain selection of them. And, here, let's do Moo Moo Meadows, because why the hell not? I don't even know why they would include this if this was the way they were going to go. If it's this much of an afterthought, they should have just left it out.
There are no strings on those balloons.
Shh. They're just very thin.
Come on.
Yeah, so let's just drive around and, hey, here's a person.
Hey, nice work.
Yeah. There's another person. I missed them. Oh, no. You know what? I'm gonna turn around. How about that? I can do that.
Yeah, wow, this is crappy. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, like, who would want to do this?
I do not kid about Mario Kart. I am deathly serious about my Mario Karting.
And there's no online battle mode, right? Or is there?
No, there is.
Oh.
It's this. But
Yeah,
online.
yeah. Wonder if they'll add tracks to it at some point.
I don't know. I
Maybe it
mean,
could be like, hey, DLC Arena Pack. Sorry.
that would be a good start. I mean, you saw the Japanese DLC Mercedes stuff, so at least they've put some thought into DLC. Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice if they added some courses, if they maybe added some arenas. I feel like they could do some good stuff with that if they wanted to, but it's Nintendo, so I have no idea if they will.
Yeah, that Mercedes commercial was something else.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so this is Mario Kart 8. It's in stores now. I like it. There's a
Cool.
review on the site, which I say I like it.
That's the summation of your review?
Yeah, it's good. It is theoretically, this is exactly the kind of game you would have bought a Wii U for if you already bought a Wii U. I ain't saying run out and buy a Wii U so you can get this, because if you haven't bought one by now, I don't think Mario Kart is going to be the thing that changes your mind, but this is a game that a Wii U owner should own, I think.
Okay. Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Brad.